Okay, so I'm totally doing what I'm not supposed to do, which is apparently watch a trailer for the first time and record yourself. You're supposed to pretend like you're seeing it for the first time after you've watched it a few times and you've taken notes. I think that's cheating, and I much prefer to watch it for the first time and then release it on the internet so people can then tell me, wow, I can't believe you missed this, this, and this. Because, those people have seen other breakdowns and watched the trailer a million times, so they can point out all that shit. Anyways, let's go ahead and watch it. I'm going to watch it at full speed, and then I'm going to slow it down and watch it again. So, God help us, here we go. Okay. I'm going to move you a little to the side microphone, I'm sorry. Oh, jungle noises. And a jungle! And Rey with the training remote? It's an instinct. Her during The Force Awakens? Okay, Finn's talking. Rose is crying. Poe's being a badass. Oh, she looks pissed. Oh, I hope he beats her ass. Oh, that's cool. Palpatine. Ah! That's a lot of resistance ships. Aww. Oh, they're pissed. Oh, your faith in your friends is your weakness. Oh, no! Oh, come on. Well, fuck you. You kill C-3PO, Disney. Oh, Lando. Oh, Orbox. Oh, they're fighting together. Oh, right before Palpatine. So Leia's gonna be a Force Ghost? Well, fuck me. Oh, okay. A little more emotional than I thought I was gonna be. One! Disney. Fuck you, C-3PO really gets taken out. I know he's not everybody's favorite, and I know he comes across as a little bitch, but fuck you. You're not taking him out. I'm going to talk about leaks I've read from here on out, so if you don't want spoilers for leaks, I guess don't listen to the rest of this. I know that supposedly C-3PO is supposed to sacrifice himself in order to download a program for them to find a specific device or artifact, and it looks like he's lost forever. I feel like C-3PO saying, looking at my friends for the last time. Bitch, just look at R2-D2 and Chewie. You don't really know the rest of them. They've kind of been an asshole towards you. Kylo and Rey definitely seem as if they're going to team up, which I feel like was pretty obvious, even though we saw them team up in The Last Jedi, that they're going to team up again to take on Palpatine. With Rey just before Palpatine, I have a feeling that Kylo leads her to him in some way. Maybe Palpatine tricks him. I would imagine Palpatine, it would be easy to trick Kylo because they kind of make him do a irrational kind of temperamental child, which is fine. I mean, I don't think that's a big deal necessarily. I like that Rey was so angry. They're saying, everyone's saying they know me. Nobody knows me. And Kylo going, I do. And if you followed all the other interviews and talks from JJ and all that, basically, Kylo and Rey know each other on a very deep level because they were in each other's minds. And so the whole talk of it and how it was described even to the gentleman, I believe, last name Fry, who did some novelization, I believe, for The Last Jedi. I could be wrong. It could have been The Force Awakens. I just remember with an interview with him where he talked to Ryan and JJ and said that Kylo and Rey's relationship is more than romantic. They know each other on such a deep level because they've been in each other's minds. They know each other's worst fears and their hopes and that their connection. So when Kylo says, I know you, he's being truthful. He does know her because he's been so deeply in her, and plus they have that shared force bond, which supposedly is supposed to be even stronger. They were kind of going at it a little crazy, and if you've been following the Journey to the Rise of Skywalker canon, it seems like Rey has been a lot more angry and temperamental. She's always been a bit angry, and we've seen through canon before Rise to the Journey to the Rise of Skywalker, that she definitely has a temper problem, and she has had the call to the dark side, and the reason why she hasn't killed is because the Force let her know, hey, this isn't your destiny to do this. We have further use for this person, so you need to leave them alive. So she's had the urge to kill. She has a temper. If you've been reading the recent Journey to the Rise of Skywalker, she's very angry. She lashes out. She's brutal. And I have this feeling, you know how with the prequels, even though I'm told I'm not allowed to talk about that, Palpatine basically had, well, they built their Jedi thing on top of a Sith area. But Palpatine was influencing them and messing with them, so they weren't very clear, and things were more foggy than it would have been before. And I kind of wonder if Palpatine's doing that with Rey and Kylo. I also kind of wonder from the other canon, it seems like the more those two cut themselves off from each other and try to get rid of their force bond, the more unstable their power becomes. So seeing Rey frustrated in the beginning of the trailer with the jungle resistance planet, if you're not up to date, they've already released information on that they're going to have a resistance base on that jungle, and supposedly Leia's going to be training her. So I feel like maybe she's really struggling, but at the same time trying to sever her connection from Kylo, and it's causing a lot of issues with the Force. Off the top of my head, and obviously I just watched a 2-minute and 30-second trailer, so for the first time, so I'm kind of trying to remember in my head. Kylo definitely had an emotional look with Rey when he was going to fight her, and I have this feeling that Kylo really doesn't want to fight her, and he's more so forced to for some reason. Maybe Rey loses her temper, maybe Rey comes at him. I mean, we've seen her before scream, "You're a monster," and wanting to just fucking shoot him. So I could definitely see that happening. The Orboks look really cool. I know we saw some Vanity Fair images of them. I'm pretty jazzed about that. I think they look awesome. I'm excited about Janna. I still wish her name was Janna. I think that would be a more cool Star Wars-y name, but whatever. All those fucking ships. Did you not see? You know how, and it's okay if you haven't. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. My brain is racing here, trying to remember all the bits of the trailer. How JJ said, we're going to do Easter eggs and callbacks to all the different Star Wars episodes to cohesively bring this to an end, and we're going to try to answer as many questions as possible. And if you notice all those ships, that was from a lot of different episodes, and not even episodes, animated series too, that are Star Wars canon. So that's pretty crazy, and it makes me even more excited to see where they're going with that. The little guy fixing, I'm jumping all around, sorry. Again, this is, I guess this is the problem with watching a trailer for the first time and then talking about your initial things. You're supposed to watch it a few times, write notes, and then talk, so you seem like you're more knowledgeable, but I really don't give a fuck about appearing more knowledgeable. I just want to be me, so that's what I'm doing. I think his name is Boba Frick. It's Babu space Frik. Babu Frick? I don't know, something like that. Apparently he's a droid tinkerer, repairer, mechanic, and he was the one that made Dio, and Dio is going to be super attached to BB-8. I'm excited about Dio. I trust JJ when it comes to droids, because I didn't think I was going to like BB-8 when the Force Awakens teasers came out and you saw that little guy just rolling, and I'm like, fuck you, you're not going to replace R2-D2, and he hasn't, but as you can tell from my earrings, I really like BB-8 a fuck ton. So I trust JJ with that. I'm trying to think of more. That Fortress of Solitude Superman looking place is really cool. And maybe I missed the leaks on that. I don't remember reading any leaks that involve the Fortress of Solitude Superman looking fucking place, which looks so awesome. I like Finn and Poe still talking and having that spark of hope. I mean, it goes back to what Leia said back when she was young as part of the rebellion, you know, hope is we have it. And in the last episode, Poe was talking about we're the spark that will burn the First Order down, and Finn believing that they were brought together for a reason. And it makes it sound like Rey wants to go her own way and doesn't want to work in a team for whatever reason. Maybe she's afraid what will happen. Maybe she wants to go on more dangerous missions, which I think again goes back to Journey to the Rise of Skywalker, the canon that they're releasing right now, where she wants to be part of the action. She wants to be going on missions. She wants to be fighting. And she gets taken on these other missions, which is Leia's doing, and it really frustrates her because she has all this aggression she's really trying to get out. And I think we're going to see that a lot in Episode 9, that she has this aggression, she has all these fears, and I think that goes into what Luke said. I believe he said this. I could have just made this up in my head. I'm going to have to watch the trailer again. Where he said something like every Jedi has to overcome fear, I'm pretty sure. And Anakin couldn't overcome his own fear, and so he used to come to the dark side. Luke was able to get past his own fear, but, well, I guess he didn't in Episode 8, did he? And Rey now has to get over her own fear. And she has fear right now in the canon between Episode 8 and 9, that she's supposed to be someone special and everybody's looking to her, but if she was no one before this, and if she can't control the Force, if she can't use her powers adequately, what use is she to anyone? And so the fact that she's struggling with the Force in the canon between the two movies, 8 and 9, and worried that if she can't use the Force adequately, she's of no use to someone. So I think she has a lot of worry and doubt and self-esteem issues, and there's probably fear. And then she knows about Palpatine because she told Luke, you're the guy who brought Darth Vader back to the light. But when she's confronted with the Emperor Palpatine... Alright, I could talk a lot more, but my computer's being kind of a pain in the butt right now, so I guess I'll end it there. I'm going to watch the trailer a few more times, actually take notes, and observe more. So... sorry if there was a bunch of stuff I missed. Again, I watched this for the first time, which I know you're not supposed to do, so I'm gonna miss a lot of things. But hopefully I won't by watching it a second and third and fourth and fifth and sixth, and then writing notes and doing a video about it. So anyways, thanks for watching my reaction to the trailer. I was really close to crying, which makes me a child, which is, I don't know, I guess it's okay. Like, subscribe, and come back for more Star Wars videos. Thanks.